If you want to create an invoice while you're on the subject screen, go over to the right side, click Invoice. To begin an invoice, to get an invoice number, hit Save. On the right hand side will be the information on the client. This is the person that's going to receive the invoice. Have the date, invoice number, invoice terms. These are items you have previously typed, or you can type your terms in here. Case is this case here, and then we enter the detail. You can put the details by date, or you can just go right into the quantity and then tab to the rate. And if the rate's not already in here, it will ask you to, you can type in your own rate and it will save it. Description. If you want to put in more details on the description, click the button to the right. And it totals it here. If it's taxable, check that off and then select the rate or enter the rate there. So you can see down here it's already totaled up $400. Customer message. You can type it in or select something you've already put in before. Internal memo. This is just notes for internally. This won't show on their invoice. Once you have the invoice ready, go up to the action list, select preview invoice, or print it directly to the printer, or you can email the invoice to your client. It will attach the invoice as a PDF and address the invoice to your client. From that point, you can then enter additional information and send the email. It will open your default email program that's installed on your computer. You can print all the invoices. You can combine all the invoices that are outstanding on this particular client into one invoice. You can also merge expenses to invoice from the action list, and the invoice combo options are all the combo boxes that are on here that you can edit the entries that are in here. I'm going to preview the invoice. Your letterhead will be across the top. This is a basic letterhead format. Yours may contain your actual logo across the top or the bottom. Information, the client, case information, invoice number, client file number, case number, then the details here. As you can see, the description, the additional details is underneath the line item. Tax ID number is also located on the invoice. To print this, you just right click, hit print. When you're done, you can close it, or you can directly print by just selecting print invoice. Email invoice, I'll show you what that looks like. It addresses it to the client. Subject puts the invoice in here. Also puts the amount of the invoice and your signature line. This portion of the video shows you how to apply a payment to an invoice. Once you're in the invoice on the particular case, on the top left, click Payments. Then put in a date and then the payment amount. You can also enter the method and if it's a credit card number or check number, expiration date. You can also mark off if it was a retainer or not. Once the payment is made, the payment will be applied to the invoice as shown here. Total due is 0.